the two premises. Our company's performance is sharply increasing, and our competitors' performance is sharply decreasing. This is the premise now we have. Is it enough? Sufficient? I will give you 1 minute. Let's think about that. Okay, 1 minute passed. Maybe the person who have the good intuition, think about, oh, this answer is opposite. Maybe it's not a good situation. Because the question is, our company is very nice or not? So, raise your hands if you have an answer. Be confident. Nakai-san?
I think 1 year ago, nice, because until 2007. So, but I think if competitor increase, maybe our company also decrease, because will decrease, because if no competitor, so difficult to improve both company. So I think I can say 1 year ago, nice. Now, not sure.
Okay. Thank you very much. Someone else? Chiba-san?
Yes, for my idea, I can say our company is very nice because if we compare to since we start, we still increasing and we don't think about the other competitor is increase or not. So we mention about our company, even then the competitor decrease, but our company is still decreasing.
Okay. Thank you very much. Makes sense. Do you want to see our answer?
Yes.
Thank you very much. This is the market size. Market size is sharply decreasing. Market size itself is sharply shrinking. Then the competitor moved to other growing market. So, conclusion, this is additional premise, additional fact. So, if you are the marketing staff or how can I say, CEO, just look our company's performance. This decision is right or wrong. So the conclusion is our company is in serious situation. Urgently, we have to find the other growing market to jump into it. Right? No? Oh, okay. You have other idea?
Yeah, I think we have to consider if we move, it's like our hospital, we cannot just move to other location or other country easily because we build it here now.
Okay.
So I think we can take the opportunity of like improving our specialization or specialist to take over.
Good, yes. The
So
important
it
thing,
is
yeah,
according, it depends on many other factors.
of course. So important thing is to find the fact,
Yeah.
find the real situation of us, right? So we are so happy is wrong.
Yes.
Now, in the fact, we are in a serious situation. So the next step is quite different, right? Okay. So bird's eye view is necessary. Overview is necessary to understand what is happening correctly. Okay. So let me introduce helpful questions to find sufficient premises correctly to think about cause and effect relation. First, only A causes B, right? For example, is it okay just looking the sales performance about the competitors and of us? Is it enough? This is the question. Not enough. We have to check the market size. Market size, can I say the time series performance. Right. And then is A the cause of B? That is obvious and understandable for not only you, but also other people. And third question is A, the cause A, the certainly exists, right? And then final question is, are there any other causes of B which is exactly different from A? So this is a helpful question to prevent, overlook the right premises. Okay, we are on the almost final session. From now, let me introduce my real experience to learn the logical thinking in my real career. It's a very small thing, but it was so impressive for me because it taught me about the logical thinking, the importance of the logical thinking. So, an IPD patient did not come to exam room on time, even though our team asked IPD nurse to bring the patient to the OPD examination room, but did not. And my boss said, IPD nurse must be lazy. My boss said like that. So this is a premise. IPD nurse must be lazy, and then effect is IPD patient did not come to exam room on time. Is it sufficient premise to make a judgment? No. Right? No. But my boss said like that. My supervisor said like that. Then, of course, yes, as you know, we can find another possibility or another premise. OPD nurses are busy for other patients who became worse suddenly, very busy. No time to support the examination room. And also they are busy for the patient need the examination who became worse suddenly. Other patient or that patient, So my supervisor's thinking approach create the conflict. And then, actually, I had a time to go to IPD to support the nurse. So I saw the real situation. Oh, they are so busy because of the other patient had under a serious situation. So it makes sense for me. They have no time. So I go to IPD. So the action after this decision, after this conclusion is go to IPD to support to transfer the patient to exam room. The result, the action is far different. Action is far different. And also, if they are busy for the patient who need the exam but who became worse suddenly, we can be considerate of the IPD situation. And then perform the other, try to do other tasks for other patient. Right? So what I want to say is, I learned from this case, the factor-based reaction is definitely better than emotional reaction. And of course, we have to try to find a several premise to create the effect. Why IPD patient did not come to the exam room on time? We can find several premise. Then we can try to find the true fact. Then we can bring the right action, right reaction. Right? This is my experience, number one. Let me share another one. This is the last one. My experience. Number two, which also taught me the importance of the logical thinking. Staff are making the same mistakes again and again. My boss said, a different boss. Different boss said, staff are wrong. Staff should be improved. She said, is it a sufficient premise to support this conclusion? Maybe everyone understands it's not sufficient. There could be some other premise to support the conclusion. For example, system or workflow is wrong. Then staff are making the same mistake again and again. And also, education is wrong. So, staff are making the same mistakes again and again. We can find, logically, several premises. Then, the reaction, the action is different. If the staff are wrong, we need to reconsider the education and try to find the cause of the low motivation or private problem if the target staff have. And also, if the system or workflow is wrong, we need to consider about the reviewing the system or workflow, or simplify the system or workflow, or review or manual, or simplify the manual. And also, if the education is wrong, we need to review the educator's skill, teaching skill, coaching skill, language skill, and quality of the material. Reactions are so different. So this is the reason we needed to find the right premises. Which cause create the conclusion effect? Because the reaction is far different based on the cause and the effect relationship. Make sense? So I've learned from this case, only what we can see is not sufficient to make a right decision. This case, only what we can see is staff are wrong, because staff are making the same mistake again and again. In front of me, in front of my boss's view. This is what we can see. But we have to try to find the background. Why? So this is almost the final slide. What is more desirable think about the causes of other people's idea or behaviors logically, and then create thoughtfulness and behavior to be considered. Finally, increase opportunities to support or help him or her correctly. And on the other hand, react against other people's ideas or behaviors emotionally, and then create misunderstanding and wrong decisions, and conclusion, create conflicts wastefully. Which is more desirable? It's clear, right? No debatable, no questionable. The yellow colored thinking line is based on the logical thinking. The red colored thinking approach is based on the emotional thinking approach. Okay, this is the final slide. When you create some idea or make a decision, ask yourself, your conclusion has sufficient premises or not? And then the premises are objective and fact-based or not? This is the second question. And the final question is, your thinking approach makes sense for other people's or not? I think I want you to ask yourself when you think or when you make a decision for other people, or of course for yourself. Okay, logical thinking can support mutual respect, thoughtfulness, and better communication. And this is what I want to deliver to you through this lecture. Yeah, thank you very much. That's all. Thank you very much for listening. So do you have any question about this lecture?
Question. Thank you very much for the good presentation. I want to show this great presentation to Yasu-san's girlfriend. Then they may become the good relationship. This is not a question, but I think sometimes we do not have enough information or evidence because the miscommunication, like the Yasu-san's experience, or some very limited situation. If the department or location is different, we cannot see what is going on there. So we imagine by ourselves, but sometimes that imagination is not correct. Maybe some stereotype or something. But through this presentation, I think it is very important to get more information or evidence and think the logical way. I mean, to think the way I can explain to other people. Anyway, thank you very much.
I think the important thing is, first we need to understand our tendency. Basically, we are the human being to show the emotional reaction first. I think everybody has this tendency. But as you know, on the maybe anger management by Dr. Hayashi, this topic also related to this topic, I think. So when you have the emotional feeling, please remember this experience. You have the lecture about Dr. Hayashi's anger management and this lecture. Yeah. So if you accumulate this experience to join this type of lecture or look back, review your experience, maybe you can foster your emotional control or something and provide a better answer to support other people or to foster the better atmosphere in the workplace, I think. So if you have no question, that's all for today. Thank you very much. What the?